Today we are at Taratarini Temple or Mandir. It's a Hindu temple of this goddess named Adi Shakti. It's at the Kumari Hills on the bank of Rishikulia River. It's near Purushottamapur in Ganjam district of Odisha and around 28 kilometers from Brahmapur city. So we drove for like an hour or two, about that much, to get here. And there's like this ropeway that you can pay to ride to go up the hill, or you can walk up the hill. Basically, the main idols inside this temple are two stone female faces that are adorned with gold and silver ornaments. They are carved by hand, and there are two brass heads representing the Chalanti Pratima. Those are in between. There's also a small murti of the Buddha in the temple. Basically, this entire thing is built around this one goddess, and it's one of the four Adi Shakti Pitas. I have no idea why it's on a hill, not gonna lie. And the view is like really beautiful from up here. That's one of the things I enjoyed. There's a lot of monkeys too. Like, I kept wanting to go near them, and so did my brother, but we got stopped like so many times. As I said, there's a ropeway to go to the top of the temple. We are on there right now. And while we were traveling to the temple, there was also a pretty scenic view, and I could see the road that we came through. This ropeway thing, I haven't done it. I've never done it. I've always gone on like a zip line, but that's always by holding it. And this is the first time I actually sat on like one of those lifts and went up a ropeway, so that was pretty exciting. And now we had to go up and then take our shoes off so we could walk around the temple. The Sakranti Mela is held on each Sakranti, which means every first day of each Hindu month. This day is considered to be very auspicious for Tantra sadhakas. And if I'm pronouncing any of this incorrectly, please tell me in the comments. This temple stays open from 5:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. for the darshan of the deities. Offerings are not allowed here during the festival. They're offered to the Bijay Pratima, which is kept on the special Bijay Pitastal during the festival, which is located near the temple's gate. You could also get some like special stuff that bhogo that are prepared and sold to devotees. And basically, once we came up here, there was a lot of people, and there were a bunch of bells that we could ring. That was probably one of my favorite parts too, but my absolute favorite part is mostly just feeding the monkeys, not gonna lie. It took me a bit to get to the front. It wasn't very crowded, definitely not as crowded as Puri Jagannath, which is in one of my videos. And I guess there's a lot of stuff here. I didn't expect the designs to be so intricate, but now that you see this, I can tell you that this is all like hand carved. This temple has been there for a long time. Then we decided to ring the bells a few times. They were so loud, like I thought my ears were gonna be gone, but no, they didn't. I could probably withstand way more decibels than that. It's my first time hearing such loud things from out of the blue. But I still can't believe that this was all hand carved. Like, look at the intricate designs. It must have taken so much time. Plus, it's all equal too. There are monkeys swarming the place, like they were everywhere. You can't even take out food because they're probably gonna steal it from you. You have to take it out really carefully. But look at the overall design. This is all hand carved. As I said before, the scenery from here is amazing. Like, just wait till you get to the gates. If you want to visit, I would recommend you first take a look at the scenery once you get up. Plus, it's such a tall temple. I wonder, it's weird that there aren't any upstairs or anything. But that's just how it's designed. there aren't many activities to do here, so we didn't spend too much time here, maybe a few hours. And we caught some clips of the monkeys eating the food we gave them. It was honestly really fun. They just like stole it. Like, look at this one. They steal any food you give them and run away to eat it. It's honestly really nice. Because it's like first come, first serve. There's like these fat monkeys that just don't even hesitate. Like they come slowly and take it normally and sit there and eat it. They're probably the ones who trust the people more, so they got more food, I guess. It was really nice. And here's a bit of the scenery. As you can tell, it is so stunning. Like, I wish I could have a house up here or something, because if this is my scenery to look at every day, I'd definitely wake up early. There's a lake in the distance, and we noticed that there was a singular house on that lake. There are like pathways through the lake. I wonder who lives in that house. They must have a hard time getting out. But we did, after this was done, we did take the ropeway down again. We kind of bought some bubbles here. I don't know why, but look, there's more monkeys. They're like all over the place. Like everywhere you turn, you'd see at least one monkey. Then the sun is starting to set. It's turning an orangish hue and it'll start to go down soon. So we decided to go down the ropeway now. It's actually very nice how it goes really slowly, because then you can actually like feel all the scenery. It's very nice. Then as we were going back, we encountered this very big pack of goats, I guess. But I've always wanted to touch one. I still couldn't that day though. But this is by far more goats than I've ever seen. I honestly think it's kind of cruel to hit them to make them walk to the side. But, you know, what else can they do? Maybe push them a bit? I don't know. It just feels a bit cruel to do that. Anyways, after we passed that, we saw a bunch of donkeys, which I've never seen. But yeah, that concludes the video. Thanks for watching.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.